Esa mo akwa bia Amanyosem dwuma di na guso a wohwefa adu ya atentam ha ene ni mpanyimfo si nkonya agyaje nkyerɛ me kan say WhatsApp number no eye wo dia wo send message ma won say already over 22 messages and appendices here send wo dia ne brantem na ye ntumi kenkan nyina so ntem emfa ma ne mpanyimfo na mo twetwe nkomo yi eye yera ya asanita no political analyst onimde ewa Amanyosem mu ene o video so so ne yera yi ma no pare enso so eye samofo panyi edema democrat Daily Democrat ene ono so ewo video ma bidwafo mama kwaba
Eliso.
I'm trying to put me a dear.
I'm here to move.
I'm sure if I feel I was sanitary no. Chrome to say.
Chrome to say the one is a
So.
If I call you, snatch ya. One. Maybe I will be our share. Actually, a Jamaica farmer. Mom, we are more. Shambra, you share. Yeah, Chrome is the same as we have been complaining. The bomb pie say daba kwen beba betra ne aka say enye bat eye kakra. But in the meantime, once exchange rate no enkeka no ho ahin bia.
You say cement bag is 73 Ghana cedis.
Yes. It's likely to go up. Iron rods, maybe enenam enya agro. Even pipes, plumbing, and easier. See our blocks are block back.
I think that we have to. We will say you reintroduce Atakwame.
Yes.
So Atakwame.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I will say introduce the system because we didn't want to Tiana or that time.
Very unfortunate when you have a government invested in the productive sector. And on a because, for instance. A Tuabo gas plant. It's about $1 billion. Now, a day AC. I think dollars or so.
Yeah, $1 billion.
Yes, but Ceciano, I want to believe, say, it has paid off some substantial amount of the investment we made. Say, the gas, no air power, energy. The entire market near in the sense, say, Oman Penku for Bresso, from Rollins the time, no Penku for Bresso, now it was always in the front page papers, the level of the water. If you was what the NPP and Penkufo could do was to go and bring in some plant and Yokumbo, but that couldn't work. Into a foresighted government like the NDC, led by Ms. Mahama administration, they decided said they will go in for these power plants to come and augment power. Or more a whole row by a Mary morning home. Or more yes, I don't know him say. American want to solve problems. Any other generating plant. It was important. Say you too far more dear. You be a gas no instead of flaring it just like that no. And no now boy in a hundred no. That's what so now. Will be more cancer or more baby doom so echo you know. I mean, until when you invest in the productive sector, obviously no be returns. But unfortunately, this government is not doing that. For which reason? TIS suffer because we have ESLA. And so, because the energy sector, we had borrowed so much to invest in it, no, it was important we put something in place, a buffer or a pillar to support that sector. And then I created ESLA to take care of the legacy debt of the energy sector, whatever it is. And then other areas, so heritage fund connected to the oil, sinking fund connected to taxes, Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund, and also the Ubi all four side no. You will make sure saying Chirima eba to be, but unfortunately it is not the case. That is how come the economy is suffering the way it is suffering, and 1 liter is what we used to buy 1 gallon of petrol some few years ago. Until Chrome the air I pray, say be baffum. Now can say gallon no crop I better be 35 and can be a boy. And can be a boy. Mean to mean yare COVID.
Did you ever consist you?
Yes. Mean to mean by yare. No, I can't tell say me yare no. My bomb home was yare into Uber tax me. Into COVID Uber levy me say me yare. You understand? Uncle Fugu yare pass or mo yare COVID. You can't see a cotton rubber and run a bebano. And also mark a series of tests at the bebano. So no man ya temas bill no. Na a COVID levy. So a boy who was see a cotton, you know, restaurant say beer, a movie, young family in the hospital, or bebano na. COVID levy.
Na no be ma madwuma mi na me koye ma no over the weekend. And any Panama 600 Ghana cedis. Na me free ni pan ho me ba na mo say me light as already. Me do the last filling station and me do me finance my mentor. To fu no. Na was say me say 19 Ghana cedis ka 600 no. Na bitimi de fele ka no. Toyota Corolla. It is bra me cover nyina no. 0 ya to fu. Paseka 2019 ka this same 600 Ghana cedis no. Come the 285 Ghana cedi pay. And I feel like no. And think at least me what 320 Ghana cedis are. I can use that money for other things. But I need to come. That's the state we found ourselves in. Europe, Harry.
Yo, mami chia na me baba trinkwa. Enanansa. Yado we win MBA in finance and accounting.
Hey.
Nti winning.
And you see watch it.
Yenyen kola bonus out.
You see what? You see what?
Winifred, I'm proud of you.
Wow.
At the same time, I hope say, oh, my Metias.
I am an Emrana Mishran.
Oh, my Metias. She also
that's one thing a year.
I say,
oh, sir,
about any kunin in my back. Only kunin in my back. And I hope said my Metias Yanka, Nyawachi Wizunka. Oh, maybe will be a major say she'll be happy with what she's doing. Ya main cause emwe kwan ma won.
Amen.
Ne yam tumi achieve no.
Obo achieve no.
Pese ye ma no achieve emoro yen so na. Menua me ba no na ma fo ka se bi bet na menyini. Won say say Yakobo besen this kan bo say na Yakobo na this kan ba no. E bia medu
37 million.
Eno ne na say na metumi ti wukrum. Ah. Ese Yakobo besen. Na bo say na nyina na ba. Na me say ah okay na me ko hunto ho a Bisam said then I'm tea, no na meka. And still to eat Gary.
On that bosia semono. Deputy Finance Minister Ira John Kuma Abeka say there's a escrow account to be on my criteria and your day servicing your old debt. And it's at 37 million no. Ego into servicing debt. Then a day later no crash Abeka say I feel the 37 million no. Yadiaba. So we don't really know which is
as my concern in our country or trebi also. About you me carry. Yeah, to eat kenke now is a luxury. Gary, to eat Gary is a luxury.
Go back.
He said, me who aduane kwa obeka say wudi a anka ye hu ye economics ketekete never say do e bia your groups on luxurious food ni types of lifestyle. They say lifestyle nyina be luxurious. E bia say wo ka say okay ya o fix no wo to fuel 600 gum kra anyame anka me kan first obi be use 600 dey to fuel na say nipa no sabi o
Land Cruiser
na 4-wheel drive
na obi obo ne braja okochele bi na what but say no look whether you have it or you don't have it you have to spend at that high level. It's a magana for nyina be live that luxurious life. Me ban sana na wokru.
My main kind message na fe yemfa nkomo na nhihye so yenua wolanyo awakwatia no de we abre o say following my thoroughly checked on auditor's report tells me and confirm that technocrats who work at public sector are very corrupt than the politician, the known politician. But we put our energy on only the politician in malfeasances, misappropriation, and any related corrupt malpractices. My very warm deserved best wishes to Mr. Daniel Nyame, aka Danyame Akwetia, and also what your day Abba. I mean, WhatsApp messages at the Abba. We see they all should be arrested by law. You know what they about say. I'm poor. This is sad for non-patriotic people to blame Auditor General for a good work done. This nation is full of surprise. You know what they Aba. So and obisi the other say MPP should not forget that the same God who helped them win the election can make them lose. God is not a Fulani man to make you winners forever. And if any bro Fupa no Jenze. Because SR okay, maybe security person shoots. Security person, we are sure say security person. Any security person shoots, the bullet will go a long way to kill MPP executive by the grace of God. Silvanus Edifra Shaman or the Abba. We see the MPP is corrupt. Their reps will come and sit in the studio backing like bulldogs to defend. The judges should bow their heads down shame. Silvanus Korea Shaman or the Abba. Silvanus Korea also says, what are the soldiers doing at many Manya and lower Manya Krobo and Yellow Krobo? If they shoot and kill anyone, the ghost should haunt them forever. Silvanus, what type of message in we are, the part to read through and someone send it their brain. Haven't you noticed something in this country? Since this government took office, things are going very bad, but all the prominent people in this country who can come out and talk are all quiet. Christian Council, Muslim community, the traditional rulers, and all that who are supposed to come out and tell this government that things are going bad are all quiet. Why? Michael, Edifra question. Mr. Hunter, God bless you and your generation abundantly and endlessly. In fact, you have said it all, and may God protect you to work for motherland Ghana. These are descendants from Satan. These people are descendants from Satan, and God will punish them all. We say salam alaikum. It's very shameful. Some judges take fish, dogs, cow, cat, egg, guinea fowl, cassava, plantain, and many more. Please, John Mahama, say more about our judges. We support you 100%. Isa from here in Saumne Diaba and Saunzungu. Isa, we'll send a message and Patriana, but read it trans and Opushiaba. Good evening, my incoming president, Same Hunto. You are always looking good. That's why you are not corrupt. If you are a good-looking man, I don't have to be corrupt, but not in Ghana. I from Kumasi. Hey, Ghana ha. Crawford suit. Other college journalists almost share expensive suit, $1,000, $2,000 suit. Throw mudi, no. You believe it. You believe it. Good evening to you. In fact, Nanado is heartless since he doesn't empathize with the difficulties his administration has brought to Ghanaians. Let's imagine how the public purse Nanado promised to protect is leaking seriously according to the Auditor General's report. The suffering of Ghanaians will definitely turn a curse on the heads of this wicked president. From Amewura Peter, Edifisunyani New Doma and Ade Abayedase. Please, a lawyer who is a foodian cannot think straight, but on only what goes into his mouth is not worth listening to. That is lawyer Ampao for you. Our Ghanaian judges are like dead ghosts because they don't think like humans. Good evening, Sami. Keep it up. Erica, Elom, Kokumlimilino, they will say there are two kinds of failures. Those who thought and never did, and those who did and never thought. We say good evening, bra. Or say some Ghanaians are hypocrites. They wrongly defend the people they know. So, is lawyer Maurice Ampao really a lawyer? How can a judge who knows the law, protect the laws of Ghana, cannot even do the right thing? So who is it to be trusted? Who is to be trusted in Ghana? Some read the law, but they are not lawyers because that profession is a calling. I agree with you. Please, can you WhatsApp the published list of judges who bought those auction vehicles on this number for me? I may not be able to track down your number. Name of the catcher say, oh, they just Google. Say 16 judges cited, or Auditor General report cites 16 judges for buying state cars. We don't know Google say pa you see the list there. You get it. We say what kind of message we? Okay, you need to come to free to buy. We say please help me sell Ghana, please, because we are tired of this corruption and boom issues. Please help me sell Ghana. Okay, you're about to turn that amount. I was Eddie. I will say I'm the voicer. Your station went off some time now. Okay, I say I will call you Chairman Hunter. Tonight you look like Pentecost elder. Pow. That's why you're preaching tonight. Hunter, if the president can stand boldly, suspend Ken Damwa, then he should be bold to suspend Ken Oforiatta and the vice president and some other super incompetent people in his government. God bless Ghana. With good evening, Sammy, and your panel. Sammy, if I may ask, can those judges be on seat while giving a rule on a thief who stole a car from someone? If yes, then what's the difference between them and the thief from Agotemevo Johnson inside East Legon? Good evening, Sammy. Please, in Ghana here, poor people are always guilty in court. The government is saying there are ghost names on the payroll, but when they did head count, everyone has his passport picture, so those ghosts have different faces and could not be identified. Or say sometimes our greatest insight comes from our failure, not from our accomplishment. Freeman Amewunya Maneche was live from Kokomlim. Good show. My regards to Mr. John Mahama. We say, Mr. Host, good evening. Thank you very much for the good work you are doing, Sammy. What is going on in the country now? What is going on in the country now is, if not you, Sammy, and Captain Smart of Onuya TV, no broadcaster in the country can let the public know, rather attacking Mahama, because NPP in power. 2024 is just around the corner. Okay, so you are 17 unread messages pending. Now, Yonko and Penny for her. You are saying, Mamisha, the for Auditor General reporting about me, just when you what it take, and Yama Hodua Air Coso. Send out some general view about the Auditor General report about 2021.
Yeah, but I think, sir, as a country and as a people, we are in a situation where, say, we drink normal a course of men. Now, what did you to a brand nipa bre? Say a Beko hospital, say, and paniho, nanipa ewu. Say a Beko hospital, no be that form, and now a general war. Be that form, na yedimoja a sineso, oxygen, a problem. Even hospital, Nankasa Krana, Iguyum Krana, yenye. Now, every year, Auditor General, the report be Babontino. Nesika 3 dia. Nkrofo edia faculty kwanso. Ame biaira. Don't forget. Auditor General's report no. Ansa na ebeba out no. Ekuekuo anase institutions a yebeba be audit mo. Na yebehu discrepancies bi. Ye tro ebrew. Auditor General ne office mbe tro abrew say normal say na yehu wo books no mu ye be ye audit no ABC ni hu say ye bisi basa enti chirichiri mu nti say want to me amfa chirichiri mu papa amma anti ase wo mu a ansan Auditor General de ba beto abonti anaso be publish enti sa esika ya beto abonti say 17.4 billion a beto abonti no. And yes, Auditor General, yeah, audit in the year be publish you. It was more than that. But yeah, Chirokoma other institutions, they were able to explain, to present receipts, ne explanation now what they buy in and a mudaho. Intin other ones ya publish no. But the idea be trouble and no need the chere say omo antumi amfa in church mu bia ma eto asomu intin ya publish. Same se obekaya time His Excellency the former President John Mahama OCE blocks no. I be so almost say what is the cost per one you will could get to a black one, a babontin, a can say it will cost us between 5 and 6.5 million Ghana cedis per e-block. In TISA 17, we are running up to 17 million. 17 billion Ghana cedis now. Auditor General, Odia Basse, Afa Koti Kwasu Bisi Basano. A bit me see 2,600 e-blocks. 2,000. Yura Mahamana Ahena Nawasi. 200. So 17 billion cedis na ayera ase keke no. A bit me see 2,600. And I see the fee 2017 year mobile bemu. Ede ba ye keka Auditor General's report ka afa kwati kwaso a ye friend say committee committee your more parliamentary reform public accounts committee omo transfer up to date yentumi hu bonkota a about 50 billion and also keka bomma nche sanke betumi asi e-blocks no mbako 7,692 I should say 50 billion a betumi asi e-blocks no mbako 7,692 se mbako bia e costo 6.5 million. You understand? Atuabo gas plant. I never in holding ejina so entia NP before the bomb say omo no mbema dwumso ekoye no 1 billion ene yede esiye. Sa sika ya ayira yen ye betumi asi atuabo gas plant be say mum ne akire. Right? Nti it is high time because ohwe constitution mo Article 187, I stand to be corrected. Yeah, I think Article 187. Auditor General, a man who can no more on yes, I feel we try more. Bear say, Busumi Sia did the next, you may read the next year. As I said, what they will report at Baba Trouble, now what tray and no more cost, whatever it is. Minia, inti, who reading in annual, yes, say that Auditor General's office can set charge. But there are no punitive measures prescribed in the Constitution. Says asumesi eye aniamo ho na sika ye de ma ne so mfa nto atadwe wo de koto abrobe a enye ne kwan so ano no nti wa ye ne saa de a ye punish no bibi adim saa anase ya ma ne sika se fa koto abro na wa mfa nkoto kra na de awasa ne sirema eno so bibi ani Constitution mu ebetumi etumi expel out say se nipa ne ko ba ne saa the punishment may be 2 years in jail or whatever it is, plus refunding the money, etc. Be any more up. In a public accounts committee, ever saying your time, man hours, airtime, GTV. Now you are trying to wash yourself, bobo, waji allowance, annum tea, aye, D. As one back we are saying, she be a film. Now, obi a bejina, what do you see? You know, to err is human. You understand? Yes. Yes. Now, it's we are going to say, you scratch my back, I scratch your back. And the two biggest political parties for more years, they are both guilty on this score in the sense, it's a car a buying the back, not where you for 2 months, some find Juma A, B, C, D, now M1 potem, no more heads of institutions, no more kodia, there must be that punishment, constitution best spelling out to those people. Yeah. And yes, 17.4 billion pen Auditor General's reported the better bontu. There are other esika a woman young who for instance, are buying what public sector no or more public services no or almost social security 4.33 billion Ghana cedis on TI. A Auditor General's report.
Estimate.
Yes. Inti police for military one adwuma mo aye nyina abaya adwuma efo no aye tria senate ka no abaya tete ska no dadada 4.33 billion Ghana cedis on tria ye bisa ska no wahi. No wonder pensions are being delayed. Na se wo katria ye di tria no ya te wo dada de se ye te court tier 1 and tier 2 no tier 2 and tier 3 ya tete usa no mani nyina na nipa na wate no won kotu ya it means that senate enye sika mfa nye investment man fa so maso se de be ya da achi o mutua usika na ye wanu amom. You understand? Nti ye no so wo Auditor General's report no be ya ni nko ho. How is it possible? Sasa be bia mo ye adwuma wo hayi ye tua mo ka ye tete sa no mani nyina fim ye tete wi a na adwuma wura watena so Does it make sense? Until omo here adwuma public sector. You see, that is why it is important, sir. Omo here adwuma public sector. Anytime Auditor General's report be babonte no, monhwe no bi. Na monhu say the economy ekotia na say eye nyina pepepe. Right, and this is the situation now. Abanan kasakura ebo dwumayefo kro no. Nti omo this kind of more so omo fan koye dwuma no. Omo so ebo yente mamulfo say dwuma no scan benefit ye no. Omo so ebo ye kro no. Obeko kolebu na nsuo ashoto. Obeko a major hospitals na nsuo ashoto. Hwe hospitals ahoro a aferi se we cheap compounds ahoro phase 2 of Rich Hospital. Any hospital, regional hospitals are kesia ye shas yendu babia abanwe antwaso. Now within 6 years, 50 billion Ghana cedis aira. And I say I mkrofo dinikwa. Na omai ye bosi ye kwa koboy 3 point something billion ye pefi IMF no. Sa 50 billion and yet 50 billion because that 17 billion Ghana cedis no. Bro so kra. Nti ya masika we nyere tugu nkrofo boto momudi ni free ni esan koba kobo sia. What kind of a country is this? Same se 17.4 billion no pe se anke yesi ye pompia so called planting for food and jobs no ye the cram machines na aduane na ya no buy na ya dua no ye the added value to it ankanya enye aduane ketwa na be grow no omempa. Hwe se ye hia 9 billion Ghana cedis. I say anka banks or boss na banks no e collapse. And can say 9 billion Ghana cedis no and na ke between the asset banks na asem 17 billion no yes as ka na ye hia e di akura ama bank na tumi agira na sanso mienu nkofo di keke. You understand? Nti say ye betra ha na ye kasasa mo amugu abonten a sebe mo hwe yen na sebe ebi a me say many parties see ya but obedwen say nipa ne kasaba NDC. I'm speaking for you. I'm talking for you. Ghana ni wona make kasama say we MPP you. We end this new public sector workers are yet to almost senator yentri ayi. Enye NDC nko.
We a company now for Germany na want to Senate contribution a criminal offense.
Criminal offense. Okay, agude.
Yeah, it me collapse our company no.
Okay, agude or CPP. Ade ya de ye no. It is wo ho say wo tete na wantria say ye chew. But wo abanan kasa wo emra ne hye wonsam a wo nkrofo mbedi mra ne so no wan kasa kro wa bo adwumayfo ne kro no nti MPP fo amoye adwuma public sector mon kofa Auditor General's report na mon kan na mo hu se mon tobo ya tetemu a enim enka mo pay ho na ya tri yese etua masenet no aban adi wadi no so yenim adwuma potin a ode se sika no so aye nti se yamfa hyehyɛ anto akwam se first, say a prevent say ye discama institution obey you so say the tino na ama ye nya mfaso afri ho na before say be so ehun here say in prevention no you set up a monitoring and evaluation committee audit in-house auditing nti say your friend say original TV and you have 1000 say mo fa di djuma say ye nya auditors within omo audit quarterly se bosom miensa bi akura na se bosom nan bi o ma behwe se eska no mobile timelines of adwuma yese momfanye se momfanto cameras camera na bi amokra bi afi China UK US into the democracy China nda be na bedru ha motu ya asai eno abedru ha de afi China ba na bedru da be na che se ye auditable in house eno ebe prevent sasika wia ne kro no bo hwe de ekos no babia ese se contract akese wo no na sa inflations no cost wo
okay
and ebedu Friday na ya man tracks aba munko twa anwa bi ngo na ya sign invoices na mo match scan
Yera John Kuma or say we have recovered 1.1 million salary paid to 3 non-staff. Finance Ministry respond to Auditor's General report. Now, what kind of Ghana Web now publish it? We can also cross-check or say the Finance Ministry says it has recovered the 1.1 million paid to non-staff of the ministry, which was reported by the Auditor General. The ministry said it recovered the said amount when its attention was drawn to the discrepancy. The Deputy Finance Minister, John Kuma, made this known on his Facebook post on Wednesday, August 31. No, this has been
publish sa ghost name, who was responsible in paying, publish those things for all of us.
How can you say this is discrepancy?
Because
you be discrepancy, you be paying somebody for 24 months with the sum of a year 1.1 million Ghana said discrepancy.
Yes.
Yes.
That quantum of money.
More
finance ministry more responsibility.
This can never be any
now mobile checking us you've paid it out now. Who watches your watchman?
I mean kind messages 27 pending messages. I mean at least 10 and twice. We say good evening, my incoming president Sami Hunto. You are always looking good. That is why you are not corrupt, Sami. My kind of message Ike. We say men are like cars. You get a good one, it will never fail you. You get a bad one, and it will fail you every time. Good evening, Brasami. My name is Enes Kwaku Awu Nyama, watching you live from Kokomemle. And what they are. I know, who you suka that? Hey, 3 years, 4 years, now we can't be locomotive. What you surround up with chaka who neat. No more traffic car top money in another aqua service car. Radio Day about say good evening, Hunter. Under this current regime, judges no longer understand word integrity and self-respect. If they do, like a judge who accept chicken for a bribe, they are all corrupt. I'm Desmond Beidou inside Fante Manyira and what they are. Mr. Hunter, the MPP government has nothing for this country than to steal, kill, and destroy. They pulled down La General Hospital to build a new one, but after 2 years, nothing has been done. And your friend is saying, Kabra Minta Kano Mukoya ni Yudium Kruma, our site honum, Edion. Hunter, good evening. By the way, is it serious? What was it? By the way, is serious the findings of Auditor General reported? May I ask, the responsibility of internal auditors at our various institutions. Aren't they supposed to be policing financial malfeasances, malpractices at our offices before it gets to this level? If we are the bizarre question, yeah, they're supposed to be, but we are part of the system. It is only in Ghana that we have corruption-free. This MPP type of corruption is like iPhone 11 Pro Max. Hey, Ghana is gone. Ghana is gone. Before Akufo-Addo will go out as president, he will sell Ghana. I'm Ike from Kumasi. Hello, Mr. Sam. Sam, our president is corrupt. Our president, the corrupt president. So all his government workers are all corrupt. Lord Yahweh, so God will punish them one or the other. It's a good evening to you all. My name is Stephen, watching you live from Tabora, Accra. Say, So where is the mother Ghana? So sad. Never fake yourself. Just look perfect, because perfection is never real and reality is never perfect. So I mean, what is review? I'm just asking you if you have the answers to my question. Yao, awunyamane de eba review nyina ne say wotrase na ade bi awaye obon kompo abon konti ahwe baby ade no sha ase ne baby awadru pempenso apese wodu watimi adu ede na ye kwanside ede na ye wo se wo ye ne ye wo ye ne mo ede na nya wo se wo jai review eno anu no wo bo akiri bi simple. Radio Day about say Sammy, please tell that MPP man that he's too nice to lie. Please tell them not to be the MPP ni be here, and then we don't have MPP be our. Good evening. I'll say Elite from I'll say Elite of Original TV. Kudos to you all. I'll say the Akufo-Addo led government only came to retrogress Ghana. It would have been better for him never have become president than the mess he came to create. He surrounds himself with thieves all over. The youth of Ghana are left with a bleak future. You know, they're about Sesame. Proverbs chapter 26, verse 20 says, I say, his malice may be concealed by deception, but his wickedness will be exposed in the assembly. Derek Edifri Takwano Diabre. Professor Marty is a disgrace before man and God. I even regret being a Presbyterian. Silvanus Ashaman. A country full of hypocrites. The heads of all the so-called independent institutions are appointed by politicians, yet they claim to be politically independent. What a funny country. We say, I'm Noel. Has the MPP sent someone today to come and defend that what the judges has done? I say the judges who were evicted from their house to make way for the president's church, they are, I say, where are they staying now? If you know anything about what I know, they say, you two are for frono, you call high hotel mamo, I don't know madam, hotel no madam no. Every month now we pay $5,000. One judge they or resign as a result. But the rest in India after 1 year, 2 years, minimum see a baby, someone also rented a hotel no dia. Good evening on Talk About Fire. Good evening to you and your guest. May God Almighty bless you for your works. Until our leaders accept their mistakes and change, I don't think Ghana will start developing again. Michael from Takoradi, Fijai, no de Aba. Any of those judges who will sit on a case pertaining to robbery, they should judge themselves first. May the God strike them. Silvanus in the way, but man can we invest Ghana flag was a good evening, boss. Please, I don't think these leaders can help Ghana, so let's change the government in 2024. My name is Nana Kofi from Achim Odano de Aba. Okay, Debra, Opari.
Yeah.
What is the general report?
Yeah, so a ritual so. Eba ya
17.4 billion.
You can't offer. Now, I say, your ma auditor general na ikura one. Say you review kakra for them to get more powers. And at the same time, so for them to educate Ghanaians on the report. Because him say eba na beda who we are. O kan o tia si wan tia si e wawasem. Ntinka eba ikura na sanka emra na hye wo. Say there should be even a public forum to explain one or two things to Ghanaians. Ebema wonga saa bone no. When you ba by way no we na public accounts committee we are, then everything comes back to zero. Nti as a nation no me say ese yeso ye hwe emra no biom. Na ye ma saa nema we ne ho ba ye faso. Because the question I say na ekosi say in terms of report we buy no. The last, let me know the last 7 years. Because I mean from the last 10 years. Auditor General, or the way or the way we are, what happens? The previous report, what happens? Maybe say last year they about 12 point something billion. And I was expecting
12.8.
Before 2021, they should come out to say last year report. They are able to retrieve if it's money that they have to retrieve. If it's a provision of receipt to cover a year, it has changed from 12 billion to 8 billion, and this is the explanation. Because a document of records. And to say, because finance minister say they have paid they are going to retrieve the money. If say UPS say one day they have ratified it. So obi be pick document we in 2 or 3 years or 5 years or 10 years. That's what I saw mischief. So no the uncle here wona wa ratify what they know. They will go straight and mention you say what the car and I say we want to man. Until you say year by year no or submitting where we are, maybe I was submitting where minimum is it the same man they do? Is it always in this time August? So what period I was submitting on?
The 6 months within the 6 months of the preceding.
Now I ready by July August. Now I ready. What you know we are by the end of the year no the issues on the previous report should also be brought into fore. Now Ghana for who say last year report na buy no ABCDC no but we have been able to retrieve so much.
So much.
And I say you raise concern about how monies are paid into banks. Oh, you who say they have improved upon that processes. Then say but that what try you who fee. And you know the say public accounts committee mean why it should go there before we can take action.
But the truth is say, the reality is say, last year was 12.8 billion. This time around, 17.4 billion. It has been increased by 36%.
Yeah, but the point is say, sir, 12 billion, 17 billion. Are they doing it cumulatively? What I say?
2021.
It's not cumulatively. Yes. So what I say? Each amount mentioned is for that particular year.
Sure. And just say, UFA 2020 Auditor General Report. Financial regularity was 12.8 billion.
Yeah.
And 2021, which is 17.4. It means it has been
increased
increased by 36%.
And I'm going to say, Anka 1 year, not 12 billion. 12 billion I want the last for 2020. No. We should know the status of that report. What are the feedbacks of that report? And now you tell us, oh, 12 billion as at 2020, but we're able to, as a country, you retrieve ABMU 10 billion. Oh, maybe a 2 billion can send a bank for a bad debt. Maybe a way there because of A, B, C, D reason. It's not like we can have the money back. But say a bad debt be never yet this ritual. Now you can't want some. Now could do public accounts committee. Then they call people to come and explain. Oh, yeah, the born a bessian, the party born bessiano. This kind of shit. You could talk car say the be project we. And a project for into the car now, yes, our project, no car any accident. I say, then we'll go nowhere. Somebody also asked a question about the internal audit processes. And then, and now audit me can't audit general because auditor general means one can come once report. No, I've not heard that they are talking about them. So whether the work they are doing is efficient or they are achieving their target as organization. Once you see about one, and then one at the year, and then I want the achieve year. So one war internal auditors. They have auditors across the country. And you want to say auditors now one war institutions. You know, somebody asked. Then I won't fall. I don't know where trained to do the job because you could see that the issues really are consistent. Non-payment, taxes, AAA. The people that are they not professionals? If they are not, let us employ professionals. People are coming out with MBA in finance and other things. Let's employ them, pay them well to do the job. Sir, 12 billion, 17 million. Assuming say,
MBA okay, no incredible. Almost some of them qualification class is even higher than them.
What is the problem?
The problem is they are the problem.
I don't know what I'm saying because say auditor general report in the bar. Me who say a lot of report is an indictment on them because a lot of them are accounting processes. Yeah. So I say accounts were you for when you are in the same profession. Say ICA for and say BR the training they give to a student. Oh, if they are not able to capture the trend of this, they should collaborate and provide personnel or tiwa. Some you say I didn't create training. You know say bibi who say. Problem. But so what the accountant got now?
Okay, but let me ask a question for you.
Yeah.
We have a whole finance minister.
Yeah.
Who is responsible to making sure say we have no ghost names on our payroll.
Yeah.
Because according to government, public servants Ghana is over 600,000. Sika ejiji Ghana nyina every month they about 70% in it just any per 600,000. So it's really killing Ghana, so we are going to eliminate it. And the same finance minister is paying 3 ghosts 1.1 million Ghana cedis for 2 years. Sir, internal auditor not what we don't know which may have for this.
I don't know because say you were near same pians and where you be then. What's your explanation was they were seconded to the place from DRA and payment in the coyer. But the whole point is your system of payment, you know, and yet then I say obedient, this obedient, and I don't think say once you have been seconded to finance ministry, you know, your staff number or your ID changes. It's the same thing you'll be paid. If you don't we have a system to see say say obi control ni na to aba or throw dim you know they able to retrieve it. It is say obi a worker na say that ID number picks 2 double salary every month. Won't mean one. Sometimes you know they want to justify why it has happened. Benke buy the next thing you hear that yes we saw this thing as a deliberate from our accountant. He's fired. Obi sit up. But nobody is punished for some nyema we you. Kunto eba na aba o. Eba na aba. The worst you say you retrieve. No, enuka was in GRA na ede. I refund sika no to them. I didn't see a trauma sade we. Obi ba be hu ansa na wa refund sika no. It is assume say sanka when oman koye sa report here. Na say they will not refund it.
Kashi.
Akashi. It is na make say ye man ye more transparent kakra. You best say you're paying for no, and you might a little bit transparent. I should be able to ask for document of Sika Utiyama, don't put names there. But I want to see a nipa GRA office way, a nipa organization service on across. You should be able to give it to me to go around and verify. But who could be person they'll tell you can't have it. Because it's a confidential document. Yeah, the confidential now when I use that thing, they are duping us as a nation. From next year, look, it will be more than 20 billion from such issues. So where are we going? So now we need the kind. As we speak, 17 billion. A coffee juice factory, Commander Sugar Factory. Commander Sugar I here about less than 50 million dollars.
Commander Sugar Factory, $35 million.
And they come.
And they 25 cents from
Commander. And then one farmer, but in that space of time, no. Sika ayira ayehunu and process can be 10 times. It is a sanka ye di any mon ko production side. Kra, is it not better for us? Now say ye PS can call payment of way buying of that buying. But
corruption is also another production.
What say?
Corruption is somebody's production.
Yeah, but nothing comes out of it again. Only but
to them.
Yeah, no, only product to you. I said yeah, you be say atuabo gas say away. Say nye eno. Ene nye ura mahama any NDC for nye vision. Say we address energy situation no to sustain it for long term. Masa nka ebebi edu ya bibia boye de no. Anka yentumi to like them. Even though o ma to so there, ben kan nye obi ne nye vision. And am the price level no I stable amaya masa can you to like be sure gas boy dey
sure can imagine say you import natural gas
near there under MPP akọ man collapse we but obi who foresight no say no let me address one sector of the economy forever and ever
even the merit plants etc.
Yeah they are all complementing effort eti you best owura Kufuor Yen papa came for that time say they should do things that will benefit Ghanaians. This report, it shouldn't just be the report. They should put structures on the ground to ensure say Sika could do this assembly. Wow. There's no need. And how much Minister's Auditor report maybe loans are engineered and send them one auditing. I don't know that.
Why? So auditor me any because at the
be trim to trim my
and the suspend this can.
I didn't see my say. If say, is here I see 2 point something $billion about. Say ABA Equagen says cocoa syndication me 1.3. Yeah, farmers, cocoa farmers, we are still paying a rate over 2 years, the same rate. Meba. Satam na ABA in dollar terms it was less than we're paying them with a dollar rate of ABA 5 cedis. Meba. It's a dollar na could do 10 cedis, no. So how win for ebe coin. And you don't get me.
I get it.
So what I say? Because you are too on so ma. So we are going to pay them back on a certain rate. ABA 5 so 5 is going to know what was no 5 cedis. 5 a new 5 cedis per dollar. Now, what you would have 5 cedis. So double win for na ye no. That difference no. Unto ebe coin. Is it going to be just accounting for the $1.3 billion and leave it there? Without looking at when it's converted into cedis, how much would the money be? Say 1.3 billion you converted by cedis, no. I bet so much, we are supposed to pay for so and so. It is canon ebeka way. We should know all those things. It let me say Auditor General no na kwaban no only ministries in kwa na
any ministries they go to assemblies.
It's
government agencies, any institution,
MPA for the account.
All of them.
Cocoa board in account.
All of them.
Not loans.
Report Cocoa board.
No, me ban loans na yejine.
Say na me say, omodi ene say, baby a ukonye scan di free ba no. Ane nyoma asem. Sika ne de ama wo no. Ekwan afa so use sika no.
Nti who audit Ghana?
Ministry of Finance.
Nti the report way.
About
say your baby no dey way.
I said minister the report
say
we don't have that report. Say we borrowed this amount. They will tell you so they said 750 million there by. They said the koye way, yeah the koye. But at the end of the day, yeah my country says scano, yeah the koye scan by yeah juma way. So that accountability is never there.
What tina me kanu? Tam ye kokoji ska, ye kokoji bosiano. Se me ka do e dollar na ye e bia 6 series. And negotiate here. See, they be lot of coin. But it's your contractors in the local currency. Oh, it was you know assign quarters you to 1 billion. But near the equivalent of dollar. Dollar no. I jump with 6 cities to 10 cities. So 4 cities have account. That difference never quite.
They rather lose.
Was it?
They rather lose.
They rather lose.
They buy no.
Shall they say I buy no? They say project be out by biano. Osho project no cost no about besia. And 750 million.
For cocoa board.
Yeah, 750 million ya buying so kwakoje. Abana say adwuma call the ba ye. And a scanner ba. And it is assumed say scanner is going to finance. So we chinabi next year. Na sabana ntua sa contractors ni kanu this scanner. Abana mu ne beboka because I be do say $10 no kra nye.
But say nya wonya ne to in me kan wan be say yakoba you use it to pay in local say cocoa board. Me fa cocoa board because e ho yakoba be say ba ye boy in dollars.
Cocoa board syndicated loan now about is 1.3 billion. This for this cocoa season. Ano me ba betu ya. So it means abana calculate so this year meto cocoa bag do say my project so I'm going to pay. But say abai no and Triasa Cocoa for a car. It means next year, I say, depreciate here. It means about more city now appreciate here. Then the government will make money.
Yeah, but what my point is say when it comes here, when it comes here, dollar land in Ghana soil, the farmer then maybe I told one, if I say told one to be a 6,000. So what I say, this is size canal or the buyer. Sankananka ever say.
They also only say word price na etono. And yes, our price na banner de. And yes,
but they purge the dollar.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
They purge it somewhere. So
yes, but that is supposed to be.
It is a differential na eba. Because yebu yenka about you can say forest in terms of dollar near
the yera opare o set say the same fan say world market ye tokoko 1 ton e be a ton 100,000. You don't expect to say abane this 100,000 because cocoa kwani a onwa produce
no say percentage
onwa produce 1 ton of cocoa abane be ba na fe no so betiti ne cost ahodo obeti stabilization obeti way obeti fertilizer obeti way and the baby as and the beko kwani no okra na enu that 50% of 100,000 and 1,000 a day man no. That's the situation.
But we still need to be open to Ghanaian say
that openness will never come.
Oil near the export ye pay no at a certain rate no nyame adom nyama akọ na all those things must be accounted for.
Russia-Ukraine war. Mami Jene Topokusi, good evening, Captain. I said, trust you are doing well. Mom, I'm doing well. You are no redeem. So I said, Mr. Honto, you are doing a great job. Keep it up. I'm watching you live from Canada. No, they are brain. That's in Nanefia. Oh, Kumasi Nana. You said me. Wapomi Amenkai. What's that message? Kakranian court. The same court and judiciary of Mampenara John Ramani Mama. Asmo Kaya Kofan Sin Pediaba. I say good evening, Sammy. Let's stop using the Bible and go back to our gods and see if the leaders will stop the stealing. Francis Kwa Betoni the Fichantano Diabre. Good evening, Sammy. Keep it up the good work. My name is Stephen, watching live from Atiboro. Say, Sammy, I'm sad because where is this country government? Where is government MPP government taking this country? Dear, Asemo, also Sammy. Sammy, I don't understand why the media has kept quiet for Nanado and its goal was to create, loot, and share. Have they been bought? During Mohammed's time, the media was very vibrant, bringing to light some of the corrupt practices. The media was given freedom to work assiduously. But can that be said about Nanado? God bless all the journalists and media personnel working tirelessly to ensure that some of us get to hear what Nana Patapa Ado has turned the country into. The worst president ever in the Fourth Republic. As for Bawulaya, the least said about him, the better. Sami, I like your honesty in dealing with political issues. God bless you. Eric Gidisu, Edifri Cantona, Eric Gidisu Cantona, and Edwi Abre. Was Mr. Hunto, your point in the beginning of your show was very relevant. Was the judges would have punished ordinary Ghanaians who are brought to them for purchasing those cars at such mockingly reduced price. It seems like this opportunity is giving them so that they can score 7-0 goal for the MPP government. Even if you catch the MPP big men stealing your boxer and you video them for the evidence, they will still tell you to go to court. If you allow them to break the 8, they will break us into pieces. For more Mponi. Good evening, Sammy. I can tell you that nothing will happen from the report of the Auditor General. So far as the Mother Ghana serpent of corruption is the president, he will act swiftly to clear all his cronies. JM and NDC will come in 2024 and get all our monies back. Faisa Montaru, Edifri Trobu constituency. Well, see, good evening, Hunter. I read and watched the things going on in this country. I just can't think far. In fact, I can't think madness. Question is, why do we elect leaders? Is it to mismanage or manage our economy? To serve or to serve us as a citizen? I rest my case. NDC should send the Auditor General's report to the IMF. Silvanus Rashaman Odeyaba. Mr. Hunter, please ask the Deputy Finance Minister to publish those 3 names who were the beneficiaries of the 1 million. That name has been already published by Auditor General report. Please, Ghanaians want to know the 3 judges involved in the Canada Moss case. Okay. The politicians in this country tend to glorify evil and corruption. They forget that if they alone are benefiting from this corrupt government, they forget that their extended families suffer with all the people suffering in the nation because of them. Satan is the father of all lies. They can lie if the devil is their father. This is rather the time for all Ghanaians to rise and go on Kume Preko demonstration. This government is evil government. God will judge them. We see ourselves as Ghanaians, but we are now Ugandans because we don't know where we are now. Our country, I can do a free, I can do a break. But I want to please ask those judges who were cited in the Auditor General report, AGR, if they can sit on cases and pass verdict on at all. They should first of all prosecute and jail themselves. I say, God punish you, all the Supreme Court judges. It's a big disgrace to have you as judges. To hell to all judges. For you, lawyer Ampao, God punish you. And 2, I always say, good evening, my boss. I'm downwise from Bolga. Please, would you help us, the national service personnel, to get paid because we are suffering too much. We spent our money going to work. Now they don't want to pay us. NSSY, this maltreatment, God have mercy. Thanks. Sammy, in fact, looking at how things are going on in this country, now I think the military have to find a nice way to rescue this country from this corruptible democratic rule that we are practicing. Michael from Ablikwano, but I like that word, find a nice way. Good evening, Hunter. How are you? I'm good. I say, I'm on Ghana again. I say, I'm on again. Nah, the thesis is part of the Bajawusu. Message in the word. I see, you see the mentality of those who beg us to give them an opportunity to serve us. They now tell us that we are lucky to have him. For the records, President Akufo-Addo, you are the worst president I have ever seen. Mahama didn't do any better, but with what we are experiencing, you have made Mahama look like a saint. Price of cement is now 73 Ghana cedis due to cedi depreciation. How do we expect the youth to build or buy an estate? In fact, we are likely to have a president who devotes a full car to carry his chair. A president who lives in a flamboyant lifestyle but flying with a rented jet. A president who supervises 31% inflation rate and 10 Ghana cedis to $1. By December, $1 is equal to 20 Ghana cedis. In some funkwa, Ejawusu, and the Fifisi no de Aba. Or say, you are doing a great job here. So say, I'm Jafar for saying, was a good job, Leon. Was a good evening no de Aba.